Top of the morning to yous. It's St. Paddy's Day. It's time for section 12.7. Absolutely nothing. But today our name's Murphy. Today's Murphy, because everybody's Irish on St. Paddy's Day. So we're doing 12.7, the volume of prisms and cylinders. We've done one dimension. We've done 2 dimensions. Now it's time we break into the 3rd dimension.
Are you recording this?
Yes. Yes, I am. So the amount a container will hold is called its capacity, or its volume. The volume is usually measured in what kind of unit? What you got there? Cubic units, that's correct.
What does one dimension look like?
A dot or a line is 1 dimension. A plane is 2 dimensions. 3 dimensions is a 3-dimensional filled object. The common units of measure for volume are cubic centimeter and a cubic inch, written like that. All right. And the formula for the volume of a prism is going to be a capital V, a capital B, and an H. Not capital. All right, I'm starting to lose it, so I'm going to stop.
Why can't you be Irish?
Because the accent isn't that good.
Yes, it is.
I want you to do some sort of bubble or something like that around this so you can point that out. So when you're looking at your stuff overnight, you can recognize that there's a capital B there. It says, note the capital B is capitalized because it stands for the area of the base. It's the area of the base. Now, today we're going to be dealing with the prisms and the cylinders, and this is how I want you to think of it. As you guys know from the other day, you with me, Juliet? As you guys know from the other day, a prism is identified by its what? From yesterday?
Size.
No. It's identified...
Oh, right off the base.
Yes. The base. It's identified by its base. So imagine its base being sliced, like a piece of bread or a little bit of butter. Okay? Imagine it being sliced by the really thin spot. So if I had this, I'll draw it since I'm being recorded. So I have a slice of bread. Okay. So I have bread there, and I'm going to take my knife.
Weapons in school.
Okay, I didn't say it was a butter knife. Right? You don't know how big this loaf of bread is. But I'm going to slice that bread
That's like one of them French knives.
into one slice. Shh. I'm going to slice that into one slice, okay? I need to find the area of that slice. But if I want to know how big it is, I also have to find out how many slices that go back. Oh, let's do this. Okay? I made it look ugly. Whatever. How big and deep that slice, how many slices there are. And the way that we do that is we multiply it by the height of our shape. Okay? So just think of things as a slice of the base. Okay? Slice of the base. Yes. So I'm starting right here. It says volume equals capital B times H. Which, yes, oh yeah. Actually, the opposite, or not the opposite. Cylinders are the easiest with this one, and cubes are the harder ones with this one. Which is the exact opposite of the cones and the cylinders, right? When we were doing the surface area, those ones are harder. These ones are easier, so that's good. So there's going to be no hating on cylinders today because it's going to be the fastest one. Pick up your head, please. So we have volume is the base. We have to find what the area of the base is, and a base is identified by the shape. And as I told you the other day, this is a smaller one. So we could do this guy multiplied by this guy, but since it's a cube, it's a rectangular prism, I'm going to do the capital B is going to be 6 times 4, and I do want you to write this. All right, my height is going to be 5. Capital B is 6 times 4 because that's the base. So we have 6 multiplied by 4 is 24. Then we multiply by 5 because there is going to be 5 slices of bread. So the piece of our bread is going to be 6 by 4. So I'm just finding a slice that is turning green right here. That's not bread you should eat. But that was the slice, and there's 5 of them. So we multiply it by 5. And our answer is always going to have that unit, centimeters cubed. Yes, sir? And it equals 5. Sorry, I have a nasally voice. I don't enunciate as well so often. Example 1. We have to find the volume, and we have a capital B multiplied by H. We are going to find the volume of this base. So how much space, don't erase, yes. How much space does that single slice of this prism take up? AJ? 300, yep. Did you do the distributive property in your head?
I just did it 15 times 2.
Distributive property in your head, yep. What he did was 15 times 2, and then he added the times 10, or just added a 0 at the end. The way that I did it was I did 15 times 10 plus 15 times 10, which is 300. So that's how much one slice of that prism has. I'm not done. I said that's one slice. We have 9 slices of that. So my volume is going to be 300 multiplied by 9 slices. So my volume is going to end up being 2,700 centimeters cubed. Because this is your notes and you want to have more information than you need on your notes so you can refer back to that so there's no skipped steps.
Oh, okay. So on the homework, what I've been doing is like when you have stuff like V equals BH, and instead of writing out what it is on the bottom, I actually write out V equals like 15 times 20.
That'll be showing your work because I can tell what you did wrong on that. Just as a reminder, the reason why you have to show work first and foremost is this. So I can see where you went wrong if you went wrong. And also you can see where you went right as you're going right. Okay? Because there was a student yesterday that for surface area, they had just the addition of 2 3-digit numbers next to their stuff when we had like a 6-sided figure. I'm like, I have no idea what you're doing here. Yeah, you got it wrong, but I can't even help you because you didn't show your work. There's work there. I don't know whose it is or what it's about. But I need you to show your work that looks like the way we do in our notes, because that way I can see what's going on. Yes, sir? I will not give you full credit if you don't use the correct unit. The question was, on the test, if we don't do the correct unit, will we get it wrong? And I'll tell you this, you will not get full credit if you use the wrong unit. As in, if you're finding area and you do cubed, area is 2-dimensional. If we're doing volume and you just have centimeters, no, because we need it cubed. Now, for this one, we have a slice of triangular cheese. We'll do this as butter. All right? I can believe it's butter. So let's put it on a butter. Let's put it on a butter plate. There. It's in a butter boat. Now, with this object, you know what, there's some people who had questions about this last period. We're going to add something to this. The height of a triangle will always have a perpendicular side. And it's going to be indicated by having that 90-degree symbol, that teeny tiny square saying, hey guys, this is a 90-degree angle, which means I'm perpendicular. Can you put the scissors away, please, sir? Unless there's a reason you have them out? Nope, just playing. Yeah.
I don't understand how we're multiplying by this.
By what?
Like, it's half times.
We haven't got there yet. So it makes sense why you don't get it. Okay? So it's always going to be, here we have a 90-degree angle. That's how we're going to be able to tell what the height is. Sometimes the height will be coming from this side, and it would be a 90-degree angle right there. Okay, so it'll be a 90-degree angle, like that. The height does not have, that's rough. The height does not have to be in the front of it, and the base can be not sitting on the floor. So it could look like that. But in this situation, here's my 90-degree angle, which is all good. Okay. Example. View that. Oh, okay. No, it's not the same. There we go. Let's use a different color green. So we have volume equals the capital B, which is going to be the area of the slice of the shape that is being identified. This is a triangular prism. So we have our B is going to be 1/2 base, which is 10, times the height, which is 10. Our height. No, this is not a rectangular prism. And also, what did you write above what I just wrote? The height of a triangle will always have, right? Because we're finding this triangular prism. Since it's a triangular prism, our base is going to be right here. Okay? Because a prism is identified by its base. If this were the base, it would be a rectangular prism, and this would be its base. That's not the case. All right? Oh, all right. 25 centimeters is the height. So I'm going to plug these in. Volume equals, oh, I already did. So 1/2, so this part here is my B. What's up, B? Okay. Times the height. So I do 1/2, 10 times 10. So I take 10 times 10, which is 100. Then I have half of that, which is 50. And 25 times 50 is 1,000. 250 cubic centimeters. Now we have this one. Our height. If you can't see that on your paper, please do this. Please create those lines again. Volume equals B times H. My slice of bread is going to be 1/2 base. What's my base? What's my base in this one? Yes, sir. 12 is correct. 12 multiplied by 16 that's my height. My height of my triangle. The height of my shape is 20 meters because I have 20 slices of bread. So I overcomplicate it?
No, this paper overcomplicates.
Okay, well.
With all the, with the,
Your reasoning for saying that makes 100% sense, okay? But the bottom line is there are 30 kids in this class that learn 30 different ways, and I want to give you as many opportunities to have you remember it as possible. So I'm going to give you every single step and explain it all through the way. So we have 1/2, 12 times 16. Which do I want to do more? Do I want to do 16 times 6 or 12 times 8? I know which one I'm going to do. 12 times 8. Because 80 plus 16 is 96. So now I'm going to put it, volume equals 96 multiplied by 20, because that's just going straight from this guy going to this guy. Are you allowed to use a calculator this unit?
Yeah.
Yes, still, every day.
If you set up the equation again, but if you count it wrong, it's like still the same thing, but technically, you count it wrong. If you got the answer still right now.
If you set it up wrong, you won't get the answer right. Yes, sir.
Is that the 96 cubed?
Yeah, I set it up.
96 cubed? No, yeah, because there's only 2 centimeters that are being multiplied together, so cm multiplied by cm is going to be cm, which is an exponent of 2. Yes, sir?
I set it up different, and I still got the answer.
Did you do it differently because of the associative property of multiplication? Or I'm not the associative, the commutative property? It's just in a different order. 1/2 base times height. You have the exact same thing I do. I found B. I found H. Look. That is base times height.
So that's fine.
There's a mistake. Where? Thank you. 1,920 meters cubed. Since the base of a circular cylinder is a circle and its area equal to pi r squared, we can substitute pi r squared for B and find the volume of a cylinder. Super, super easy. So we just take the radius, which is 2 centimeters, plug it in right there, and we take the height, which is 4 centimeters, plug it in right there, and we get 16 pi centimeters cubed, and we use 3.14 for pi, and we get 50.2 centimeters cubed. I would like you to do that one, showing all of your steps. Actually, here, I'm gonna get you started with it. I want you to have, for example 2, I want you to list your B and list your H, and then go from there, please. I'm going to give you 3 minutes as I pass out the homework. So YouTube, I'm going to start writing what there is on there in 3 minutes. So you can pause or fast forward the video for 3 minutes if you want. Hmm. Yep.
Couldn't you also do the formula length times width times height too? Volume? Like for Prism?
Yes. But that would, yes, that is correct. Yep, you could. Here's what you should have for number 5. What? This is what you have for example number 2. 785 centimeters cubed. What I expect to see on your homework would be this. It would be that. Everything that's down here, that's an example of what I expect to see. Maybe not with that middle section. Okay, so I guess not this part maybe. But I do expect to see this part and this part. Oop, I forgot a V. There. Yes. And thank you for double checking.
So you don't have to have the 251.
Yeah, the one that I highlighted in red, you don't have to have that necessarily on the homework. Yeah, I could tell from this spot right here, the first one, whether you were going the right direction or not. What does it say at the top? Yeah.
When you're doing the prism, at like on the first one it says not for the answer but on the notes it says B equals 6 times 4 times 5. Do you have to have the second one that's 24 times 5 on the homework?
Let's see.
Okay.
I'm responding to a question.
So I have this part.
Okay.
This part, but do I have to have that part?
You do already. See that 10.2? That's that third side. That's that third length. Length times width times height.
No, I know I have that, but do I need that or you reduce it even more?
No, that's right. No, you. Yes, ma'am. Yep, you can do that. No, that's not what we did here. There's no adding we do. There. Yeah. funny if this wasn't recording. Nope, we're good.